Hey y'all, this is Ishnai Ciarfox and welcome to my stream. But yeah, I have a bunch of, I guess, class quests that need to be done, so I guess that's kind of the ADHD for right now. So, let's get started. Haha. Of course, doing it this way means that also, I'll be more reading wise. Anyways, I'm gonna real quickly. I did some stuff for the carpentry one, at least to continue one more of the carpentry questline thing. So that's what we're gonna do now. Now. And no, I am not drinking. What do you expect from me? Inside, outside. Beans appear to be carrying a heavy burden. Not now, Ishnai. I have too much on my mind. I did not intend for things to become so heated, yet Hard refused to listen to reason, and I... Never mind, leave me to my work. If you still desire my company, perhaps young Nico will serve. Or desire company. Where am I going? Around and around and around we go. I remember you, Ishnai, right? Let me guess. Beaton's got you, told you to go away again. He's been like that since Gahard left. He had some commission for the guild, but Beaton wouldn't accept it because of an old bow or something. They were shouting, and Beaton threw him out. They're both acting like younglings. I don't know if it'll help, but maybe you should talk with Gahard about what happened. I think he went back to Adder's Nest. Leave old Beaton to me. I'll talk some sense into him. Yes, the child will talk sense into the guildmaster. I mean, from the voices of babes. Ishnai, what brings you here? So you heard about what happened at the guild. It's unfortunate the children bore witness to our dispute. It has been more unfortunate that I must ask you to become involved. My request was intended for the Timber Master himself, but since he has refused me, I have no choice. I need a Cobalt Halber, a Jade Crook, and a yew Longbow. Your best quality as fast as possible. This equipment is required for a mission of grave import, which is why I first approached the Timber Master. But you're also a proven artisan, Ishnai, so I think I can safely entrust it to you. Oh, I'm going around the... I'm not going to piss off the guildmaster or anything. Nope, never! Nevertheless, I must ask that you present the finished items to Beaton for inspection. If he judges them acceptable, then I'll gladly accept. I'm here to piss off the guildmaster. Whoa. Don't hit me too hard, Daddy. I feel it necessary to apologize for my early behavior, Ishnai. It was unbecoming of a Timber Master. Ah, so you agreed to fill Gahard's order. Very well. Let's see what you have wrought. You chose your bow staves wisely. I see no imperfections in the yew which would interfere with performance. The rosewood reinforcements appear solid, and the sinew bowstring is of excellent quality. I have no objections to this bow. And I believe this is the first time I've judged a halbert of your creation. Fascinating weapons, halberts. Did you know that they were a Hellsguard invention? The Marauders first used them to repel mounted units. I mean, I think trying to reach somebody on top of a mount would work. A skilled wielder could easily pull a rider from his saddle. As for this particular halbert, I have no criticism. In fact, given the quality of the axe blade, I can't help but wonder if you've been studying blacksmithing. Maybe. Though even if you were pursuing other disciplines, this crook proves that you have not neglected your carpentry. The luxurious reddish browns of the mahogany, the entrancing greens of the jadeite. It is a true expression of the Gradanian philosophy. A triumph of craftsmanship only made with the necessary materials. Bravo, Ishnai. I was wrong to deny Gerhard, but thanks to you, his squad will not suffer for my stubbornness. I only pray he reconsiders my offer. Ah yes, you may proceed with the delivery. Children, children, children. Damn it. Not that I should say much on this end. Children, children, how dare ye! Beaton has no objections? Excellent. Then if you would hand me the weapons... God. When we first met, the quality of your work was already impressive. I must say, though, that looking at your most recent products, it's clear even to me that you have grown tremendously, both professionally and personally. Or maybe it's more obvious when contrasted with Beaton's... No, that is hypocritical of me to say. I am as much to blame for our squabble as he is. I swear, when we fought, it was as though nothing had ever changed. In any case, I thank you for your hard work. The next mission may be our most dangerous yet, and it gives me great comfort to know that my squad is equipped with the finest weapons. It may be some time before I see you and Beaton again. Please give him my regards. Yeah, I know, right? It might be a while, because I will be curious on how far I'm going to continue to remember to, you know, do these questline things. I'll get back to it eventually. Was he pleased this night? Oh, once again he fails to deliver his farewells in person. Hey, Stressful, how are you? Yet a soldier must serve, and a carpenter must craft. These are the lives we have chosen. I tried to reason with him. I offered to replace his longbow, but he refuses to face reality. Tired? I can understand that. Tired? Yeah, I'm kind of tired too. So I absolutely understand that. That bow will not last another moon, even that. But my fervent protestations have fell on deaf ears. I allowed my temper to overwhelm me, and I said things I now regret. When he returns to Gridania, we should have much to discuss. I pray that day comes soon. Do you have weekends off, or do I misremember things as I do? So you at least have weekends off. Oy. So you can't have them repaired, you have to fully scrap the... Ugh. That sucks. Tires aren't cheap. Well, I have a bunch of quests I need to do for, some of these classes. So that's one of the plans. The other plan is I have a Pixies quest line that I need to continue on with. And the final thing is I want to get further, because it involves a bit of questing in the battlefields where the Queen's blade thing is. So that's another idea of what to do. So it's a list of things. It's not... Yeah. Because, like I said, I wanted certain questing I still want to, you know, do actually on stream so people can see. Okay, Scholar is the one... I'm about to do now. Yeah, that's the other thing that's gonna be nice, is once I get other things up to, But it also involves, you know, having to unlock areas by doing quests as well in the area. So it's, we might do a bit of that tonight, and we might continue on with the other main quests. We'll have to see on the matter. Oh, I've had it for a while. I bought it when I had the totally not dinner with a certain someone. Ceramic. Specifically designed for that, but I figured I like it, and I should maybe use it for something else. So I decided to use it for my summoner for right now. How goes the training, friends? As Ishnai's comrade in arms, it is clear that our prowess with the scholarly arts has increased immeasurably thanks to Sergeant Tolog's advice. Alas, the same cannot be said for me. I have already thought myself a master of the Nimian techniques, frankly, based on what I gleaned from the tablets we uncovered. But the sergeant's training has robbed me of that notion. I am still a novice. Until Sergeant Tolga says I'm worthy, I wish to continue training. Your ambition does you well, Zolok. Stay true to this path and you'll become as fine a marine as ever marched under our banner. Well, I suppose I have no choice but to ask you to do the work of two, Ishnai. I mean, that is nothing new with how things work in this game, main protagonist. I've tried every method known to me to find our missing void scent, but without success. It seems Nimian magics will not suffice. That comes as a little surprise. This void scent was in Makach's thrall, and likely chosen for its ability to circumvent Nimian wards. Yes, which is why I hope your academics have answers I do not. Have you any writings on the void scent? Just a few. I'm also having a bit of vanilla cola and rum, so we are gonna see how this night goes. I believe the Thaumaturges Guild in Uda has a collection dating back centuries, including some authored by their Bilanian forefathers. Bilanian? Not Mikachi? Perhaps they are the heirs to the Void Mage legacy. In any case, this Udal seems a worthy place to visit. Will you go in my stead, Ishnai? I mean, it's not like I'm not friends with them or anything. I suggest you seek out Yai Yak. She's an old friend whose love of ancient tomes rivals my own. I know! We know each other! One, two, three! To victory, Ishnai, come hells or high water! By the way, I managed to get up another rank in the Maelstrom. It's good to see how go active again. When I'm done with you, horse sons, you might be worthy of the Royal Marines. Until then, you're no better to me than pudding, and rotten pudding at that. Sir, yes, sir. Damn. So what have you been up to with Final Fantasy XIV? Or, yeah, doing other games right now, taking a break from it? You don't stop. Obsession? Sometimes I take breaks from games, but... Oh, tomorrow will be 3 Scary Games demos. Just because I feel like getting them out of the way before October. Why am I running this way? And they're also just demos. And then Sunday, we're back to this. Oh, ouch. Nice. Congrats on that. Damn. Ah, Ishnai, is today the day you delve into the 108 volumes of fundamental thermatological principle? No. No. Alazok Zolok? That is not a name I expected to hear, but I'm glad a fellow book lover is well. I have indeed read Void Scent are able to perfectly conceal their form. There was a tome on the subject, unseen with the title. Penned in the 5th Astral Era. Unfortunately, it's no longer part of our collection. Oh god. Where do I have to go? A member of the guild borrowed it for his research expedition, a project which was to last some moons. However, that was 5 years ago, and he has not been heard from since. And if I'm timing this correctly, since this is ARR content, he might have died in the, cataclysm. A pity, he proposed the most fascinating theories on the Void Scent, and traveled to the western highlands of Korthus. Of course! To put them to proof. Alas, that area was rendered inhospitable by the calamity. It's also one of the locations that Fandango was trying to do stuff because of the way the energy is in that area, if I remember. There is a chance, of course, the man is alive, and the book unharmed. Luck for that. We traced his journey as far as Falcon's Nest. Mayhaps someone can point you towards where he ventured next. So what's your favorite of the, Endwalker mounts? How now, adventurer? On the trail of a researcher who visited 5 years ago? That's not much to go on. Either way. The garrison was still stationed here in those days. Subani is in charge of the organizing the records. If any here knew of your researcher, it'd be her. Oh, hello, how may I help you? A man researching Void Scent. Yes. Where was it he was mentioned? Ah, that's right. He stayed here for a time before taking the North Star down the river. which was among the many sunk in that fearsome primals rampage during the calamity. The lucky few who made it to shore were then eaten by Valken. Fun! Well, the boat ran aground and hasn't moved since the river froze over. You may wish to search the wreck yourself, though do be careful of the local wildlife. I'm not afraid of that. I have heals. Not that won't get me very far if I forget, you know, how to heal with this character, but... all the way up there. Oh, no, I have not. Would it be easier to go with Shadowbringer's favorite mounts? So it wouldn't be spoilers. I did not real. I guess I never made the connection that this was a boat. Don't remember each. Okay. Rhyme bound. Well, I guess I pissed off somebody who was sleeping here. Is that easily? Okay. Let me look that up. The orb? Demiomza? Oh, I can understand that. Status. Tice. Okay. I'm probably gonna skip over. I know that Summoner is there, but I'm probably gonna skip over doing Summoner for a bit. The quest line for that. Probably gonna do White Mage. I think I have Warrior I need to do. Go ahead! Have you found anything to aid our cause? Oh yeah, that's what I'm kind of excited about. These things have all seen better days, because I hate having to go through this and then stop leveling, because, stop being able to level through, you know, doing roulettes and stuff, because, you know, I'm waiting to stream so that we can see the story together. So I have to put off, you know, continuing to level them up. These things have all seen better days. Ah, but here's the book, and the writing is still legible. It'll take time and patience, but I hope its secrets will allow us to snare our invisible void scent. Oh, good that it'll take 5 seconds. Do mine ears deceive me, or did you track down a book? Splendid, Ishnai. I'm good at tracking down things. As for me, I would like to think that I've improved by leaps and bounds, thanks to Sergeant Tolga. The recruits are coming along nicely as well. With a bit more training, every individual in our unit will be able and ready to face our void-sent foe in battle. Very good, then let us attend to our tasks. The day of reckoning will be upon us soon enough. 5 seconds. Maybe 10. Hoorah! I have it, Ishnai. The means to track our invisible void scent. The time has come to discuss our attack. The mount I don't have, which is the fox mount. I've been waiting for this day. What is the plan, Cerrito Carrito? First, we need to track our quarry. Well, it's a kind of fox mount. It's the Kamari of Nine Tails mount. Yeah. First, we need to track our quarry. I believe it's been feeding upon the aether of local creatures to regain its strength. The way in which it feeds leaves behind unique ethereal traces. As breadcrumbs mark the path of a hungry child, this trail will lead us straight to the void scent. How are we to detect these traces? With Lily's aid, she can sense where the void scent has left aether undevoured. We will begin our search where you unearth the amphora. Follow where Lily leads. Once she senses the void scent is near, we will force it to show itself. Lily will illuminate the area, and her light will dispel the magics concealing it. Right, my dear? With the void scent visible, we'll attack with all our might. The Marines will charge and kill it before it causes more damage. This is it, Ishnai. Our chance to prove the might of our corpse. Little one, the fate of the realm is in your hands. Are you ready? No pressure, though. Then our course is clear. May our plan ensure the sickness never again claims a victim. To victory! Come hells or high water! What if hells is the high water? I think I made this joke earlier. Not in this stream, but I mean... Oh, definitely. I'm betting once I get to 100 and do it with a group. Quickly, my friend, to where you found the amphora. Bet, 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 bet. Where could it have gone? Though the ethereal traces remain from devoured prey, your fairy senses the void scent moving towards Zoma's run. Oh, it's all the way up there. Light! Celebrate! Got anything good from it? Where could it have gone? I mean, right behind you. Though the ethereal traces remain from the devoured prey, your fairy senses the void scent is moving towards Camp Bronze Lake. What is it, Ishnai? But that way lies the Camp Bronze Lake. What possibly could it have there? Healing waters? No, I suppose it's home to... Of course! The wounded Maelstrom soldiers! It means to spread the sickness anew through them. We must stop it! Quickly! To the camp! Yeah, except I have to proceed to go that general direction on my own. Whee! Good. Excuse me, god damn it, this place is bloody crowded. Is it though? If we don't find the void scent quickly, there's to be a lot more tonberries. But how are we to draw it out in the open if we can't see it? Get the soldiers to evacuate. Ishnai, find the void scent with Lily's light. Only you can track the... Only you can prevent forest fires. I love that it's soft marine. Huh? Some time ago. That is something. That is something. Not get hard. Hardy har. Marines were supposed to be hard. See, we have a hardened Marine. No. Is he becoming hardened because there's enough fighting happening? Or is he having a problem with where the blood is going? What is this queer light? Quick after it. I mean, no, it's actually not Cat Girl Hot Springs. That's down in the desert. Ishnai! Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? I mean, that is a form. At long last. Wow, not the monster! For Limsa, for Tonberries, and for glory, attack! He posing, yeah. To victory, come hells or high water! Woo! Try and misavoid that at all costs. Dodge. Hey, Captain! Know what dodging the fuck is? Oh. and then the taunt parries show up. There we go. Oi! Oh, it's concentration. Is it? Get back! It's trying to infect us! I mean, you didn't dodge before, why are you dodging now? No! Now, Ishnai! Hey! Sorry. Haha! We are victorious! Don't know why I decided to use that. Yes, when I think of the horror it visited upon my people, But now, no one else will share our fate. My thanks to you and Zolka to both. Aye, you've got my gratitude as well. Good to see proper Royal Marines at it again. Stop crying, stop crying, stop crying. Indeed it is! Today the torch is passed to you. May the Royal Marines evermore defend the people. Oh, we talked to everybody! Imagine, Ishnai, defeating a void scent over 1,500 years old. When we first met, I didn't dare think we'd achieve such things together. Imagine, you know, killing an Ascian who's one of the Elder. The threat is gone, and the Royal Marines are born anew. Not a bad day's work, I say. But we are far from finished. I do not know what threats the future holds, but they will not find us unprepared. Not as long as I have aught to say about it. To victory, my friends, come hells or high water. Cool, cool. You have won a great victory today, my friend. Your allies will appreciate it if you tell them so. I mean, I guess. In order to fighting beside you, ma'am. If you ever need of us, you'll need only ask. I probably won't see you ever again. Ain't common feeling that safe in a battle. I reckon those Nimians knew what they were doing with them scholars and fairies. I'll have your back too if it's ever you needed. I repeat, I probably won't see you ever again. Sniffle, bloody Tonberry eyes, always running with, bah, who am I kidding? You did a fine job indeed. But don't you dare think of easing up on your training on account of one victory. If you sully the name of my beloved Marines, I'll flay the skin off your back. I'm good. I have gathered the Void Sense remains. With careful research, they should yield the secrets I need to heal my people. I'm not so naive to believe that the answers will come quickly, yet the cure shall be ours one day. I'm quite sure I'll talk to you immediately now, and at least part of the cure will be ready. Regret so much, I know, right? Descendre. My people will labor so that we may walk with yours towards a brighter future. I will see a future where we are part of the realm, not shunned by it. Thank you, my friend. Lily chose most wisely in you. Allow me to pass on one of the Nimian's mightiest abilities, Dissipation. It is a secret spell meant only for use only by those scholars who have earned the full trust of their fairy companions. Use it with care. Now I must return to my people, and you to yours. Fare you well, and may our efforts make tomorrow a brighter day. I'm quite sure I'm already with my people, but okay. Away while granting you full aether. Once the effect... Okay, that's nice. Say, I don't have to keep resummoning. Raw. Oh, look at that! In about 10 seconds, you already found the answers. It will come easy or quickly. Feels like it's quickly. Or is it Vanishing Act? Oh, it's all the way back in Limbs. Marauders Guild. Well, I do need to go to the Marauders Guild for a few things. No, wait, I don't have to go to the Marauders Guild anymore. I go to the dancing cat lady area. Ishnai, that you should arrive at this very instant. I know, I'm like amazing with it. It is as though the gods themselves have sent you. Yeah, I am a fox god, yes, indeed. Not a quarter bell ago, I received a missive from Sarito Corito. An emergency has arisen at Wanderer's Palace, and he's requested our immediate presence. Though I wasn't just there. While the exact nature of this trouble remains unclear, we can scarce ignore his call. He awaits us at his usual place. Come, my friend, we haven't a moment to waste. No, you wasted my fucking moment for, you know, sending me back here. Game. We've done this a million times, yet somehow something about today has me feeling incredibly restless. Could it be the thunderstorm, maybe? Please, let us hurry and see what Sarito Corito has to say. Alazaka, Ishnai, thank you both for responding so swiftly to my summons. Forgive my briskness, but I believe it's best if we cut straight to business. Thank you! Thunderstorms make me giddy. Presume both of you remember the invisible void scent we defeated not too long ago, like 2-3 minutes ago? I could scarce forget such a vile creature. Well, you'll be pleased to hear that I have finished studying its remains, and believe a cure may be within my grasp. Like, excited. Like, electrified. Literally. But mayhap a cure is a slight exaggeration. What I speak of will only halt the spread of the sickness, not reverse all the effects that it has on our bodies. Sarito Corito, you're far too modest of a man. Truly what you speak of is incredible. A miracle, even. Alas, it's not to be praised for the progress I've made that I've asked you here today. You see, Setoto, one of my comrades who has been assisting me in my experiments, has mysteriously vanished. I am terribly worried. While the Ronka core has subsided from most our hearts, we still retain our Tonberry forms. Were we to wander too far from our home here, any number of organizations will be more than happy to have us hunted down. Or, I don't know, captured. That's why I would ask of you, my two most trusted associates, just lay on the praise, locate and escort Susetto back to the Wanderer's Palace before it's too late. Of course, we'll do it. We can hardly ignore the pleas of one of Nimen's foremost scholars, or we can hardly ignore the pleas of a friend. How does that sound? Ishnai, I have an idea where we can start. Let us check with the grand companies to see if a bounty has been placed on Setoto's head. Bounty? Let's hope it's not come to that. The Maelstrom Command is in RPG sex capital of Final Fantasy XIV, and I was just the fuck there! Then we should be able to ask the Hunt Buildmaster if any Tonberries have recently been registered. Link pearls do not exist, except when they do. I fear our friend's safety. Please, Ishnai, do whatever it takes and find an escort to set Toto back to the Wanderer's Palace before it's too late. You know, my patient suddenly wants to go back and, you know, do main quests now. Barely got an hour in and I'm already bored with these quests. Ah! So I also need to do the pixie. Oh, I also need to go west to, pay the Doma stuff. Undertake. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm over there. I don't know why. Good evening to you, sir. How might I be of service to you today? We're looking to save or slay a Tonberry. A Tonberry, eh? We currently have only one Tonberry marked for the hunt by the name of Mulberry. Mulberry, if I recall correctly, he was marked for the hunt even before Toto disappeared. The possibility of there being a mix-up between the two is slim. It seems we must continue our search elsewhere. Lieutenant Ciarfox! I am second Lieutenant Ciarfox. Get that right. I'm joking. Alka, I wasn't aware the two of you knew each other. I mean, knew is a very strong word. Tash? Good to see you again! I think I may have forgotten to say so the other day, but I greatly appreciate your help with my training. You know I'm always happy to help. I don't suppose you two have come all this way to thank me, however. What brings the two of you here? We're searching for an escaped Tonberry and thought it might have been marked for the hunt. A Tonberry, you say? Well, I can't promise this is in any way related. Of course not. A few days back, a disturbance broke out in Vesper Bay. They discovered a stowaway hiding in one of the ferries. Indeed. Witnesses say that a small green blur leapt from between the crates and dashed out of sight as soon as the ship pulled to port. Well, of a similar size and build to a Lalafell or a Kurin, they claimed it looked far more too alien to be either. Thank you. It sounds like you may have just given us our first lead. A clue! A clue! Ishnai, after me! We make for Vesper Bay with all haste. I mean, I'm gonna go over here and finish training with my, squad. So yes, very much haste. All the haste that exists. 100% all the haste. Anyways. Don't know why I decided to go out that way when I'm gonna be teleporting anyways. Pray, return to the waking sands! You know, I should do the Vanderbilt quest again soon. Sunbaked Sailor. What in God's name was that thing? I ain't never seen anything like it. Oh, good. For a moment I thought I had lost you. Yeah, absolutely. Let us begin by questioning this man. Here, he appears to be one of the men from the ferry that we were told about. Good that I'm talking to you over my shoulder. Asking if I saw the stowaway? Ye bet I did. Now, it wasn't just any stowaway who boarded our ship. Nay, I suspect it was one of them fellers, a gob without his mask. Either that, or it's a rare beastie that ye can't find around these here parts. Not that it mattered, mind ye. Whatever it was, the brass blades are after it, and ye best be sure they catch it. Indeed, thank you for all your help, sir. If such an organization that large is yet to find the stowaway, we have little chance of succeeding in such an endeavor ourselves. I beg to differ! I am main protagonist! Rather than blindly rushing about, our time would be better spent gathering what information we can regarding this incident. I shall go and speak with my acquaintances in Udall. In the meantime, I ask you return to Sarito Corito and inform him all that we have learned. Because we still haven't given him a pro link either. Running, running, running. Keep those prices running. I mean, it comes from an old Walmart commercial. Rolling back, moving back. I know it's from a different song too, but they felt like changing the lyrics. God, I'm fucking old. Ishnai, I can only hope your swift returns mean that you come bearing good news. I mean, I come bearing news? Has crossed the sea and likely now in Thanland, you say? What could have possibly spurred our friend to do such a thing? Sarito Corito, forgive my tardiness. I made a small detour to Udall to speak with my associates. Unfortunately, they could tell me nothing aside from the fact that the brass blades are looking into the whole who this whole stowaway might be. I've nevertheless asked that they keep an ear to the ground and report to me should they learn anything more. Thank you, Zalok. Sai, if you suspect that our friend has fled the vast continent of Alderaan, it makes little sense for us to conduct more searches. Judging by the brass blade's inability to find their quarry, we should have no need to worry about the hunt or any other institute capturing Setoto for now. Our best option is to wait until we know more. I am inclined to agree. Should I come across any new information, I will send word to you right away. There's a good chance the search will turn into something of a long-term effort. I know, right? I suggest you rest while you can. I will not. Alright. We're going far east. Because I have no more patience for doing any of this other stuff. hope this event finds you well. For any questions, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I have a higher gratuity thing that I'm allowed. Or am I? No, I'm not. Why was I looking at that? That's my money. Ah! Probably not it. Go with that for now. It'll probably make me go talk to somebody. Path of the Kudzu, Ishnai, I thank you for your support. Although construction of the school is proceeding quicker than expected, it is still little more than a place for the students to gather. Nevertheless, Minazuki has already started tutoring there. The sheer enthusiasm on the faces of the children is a sight to behold. Children excited to go to school? What's this bullshit? I am sure that Minazuki will not mind if you call in to observe one of the lessons. Oh, lies. I didn't hear that. Like I said, maybe someday I'll remember to do math for this, but fuck doing math. God. There is no God, there's only Zool. I don't know, the school looks pretty... I mean, kind of more done than I expected. So fine, we'll curse. There's an easy way for it. Me remembering how math is. I love school. A calculator? That's too much thought process to use. I love school. Can we come here when we're older? Are you insane? It's fun sitting in school while it's still being built. Maybe there's something we can do to help. I heard you've been making lots of donations. Is that what Miss Minazuki? Save dining material and coin sacks. Well, that's what I've been doing. Well, the coin sacks, I guess. It's more, pieces. I heard that you're making lots of donations. That's what Minazuki says anyway. Okay. History is interesting, but I like doing sums. There's always a right answer. Well, not really, because we went over this, like, not last stream, but the stream before that, that technically there's a sum doesn't always equal the same amount. At least the way mathematics works in a different sense, and trust me on this, I don't know how to explain it. The article explains it better. Oh, this is a welcome surprise. So what do you think of our school? With a roof and sturdy walls, we can study without worrying about the weather. On the other hand, the bookshelves are looking rather empty. I have my own copies of most of the texts, but listening to me reading them aloud does nothing for the children's literacy. Luckily for today's lessons is on Risai. We have all the books we need. Are you familiar with this pivotal figure? No. Really? Then why don't you join our lesson? Yay! Never pass up an opportunity to learn. That's what Minazuki always says. Nerds! Not that I'm not a nerd anyways. Take a seat. I feel out of place. I know. I say, though I say nerd, I say it in the most loving and understanding way because I am exactly the same way. Risai was a renowned samurai who once served Doma. Self-deprecating way, in other words. Not only was he a loyal and gifted swordsman, but he was also a master tactician and well-versed in the use of firearms. Above all else, however, he was a learned man and spent much of his time reading. When his days as his lord's vassal came to an end, he established a school that became known as Risai Juku. Unlike most others at the time, it was not only for children of the samurai or those of high social standings, but for everyone. Rich or poor, all were accepted as students. The school held a special place in our community and remains open after his death, with some of his former pupils becoming tutors themselves. So that's where our school got its name. Ah, Miss Minazuki was one of his students. Yes, I was. I spent many happy years in Risai Juku, first as a pupil and later as a teacher. But it all came to an end when the Garleans invaded. They closed the schools and sought to undo all the good it had done. Even so, some of the older generations, such as myself, continue to teach Doman values in secret. The lessons we used to have together were one such example. Yeah, when the Fire Nation attacked. But now that the Empire is gone, we can teach as we please, without fear of reprisal. That's why I decided to reopen the Risai Juku. Decades of oppression could not crush the Doman spirit. Much like this kudzu, we survive under the harshest of conditions. When they cut us down, we sprout anew, because our roots are strong. We'll never give in to those dogs. Doma forever! My sentiments exactly. Now, who would like to read the next chapter of the class? Me! What is these children's actually volunteering for this shit instead of being volunteered? Lessons are being held at the Risai Juku, and the students are eager to learn more of Doman's history and traditions. As you contribute to just result the conclaves expansions, something. Timer going off. Fuck. There's all the cursing. It brings me great joy to have such attentive pupils. Were it not for your donations, we would have nowhere to study. May the kami bless you. Don't know why I decided to walk all the way there. Cat. Thank you for your support. Woo! Your contributions have led to truly remarkable improvements to the Risai Juku. Of course, seeing is believing, as the saying going. I have to go back! I was just there! Why can't they just do it all at the same time? Also, literally between the time it ran from here to there, it's improved. It's gonna be fully built. If only houses were built that fast in real life. Actually, no. Knowing Americans would be shoddy work. Unless you can pay for it better. Oh, but there's more students here. I love school. Can we come? Oh, it's still statement. Same statement! Ah, the savior! Don't put me that way. I expect you have come to see what we've done with the school. The building is a lot more grand, as you plainly see, and we have a lot more books to use in our lessons. I was also delighted to find that the children have taken upon themselves to gather everything they need to practice calligraphy. Nerds. Tsuran Nuki gave us some soot to make ink. I had to wash my hands about 3 times to get them clean again, but it was lots of fun. Washing your hands or making the ink? I can show you how it's done if you like. I am good. We got some paper from Ragi, too. And best of all, he gave it to us for free. He said it had fallen just short of perfection or something. Good enough for us to practice with, though. He gave me a pinwheel as well. What? Why didn't I get one? They've always been energetic, but they've become so outgoing and independent during their time in Mordona. They have been through so much at such a young age, which often forces children to grow up quickly. But it is more than that I feel. I think all the hardship has taught them to appreciate the good times. Perhaps they have come to truly understand the joy that freedom can bring. It is a delight to see the smiles on their faces. Many others around the Enclave feel the same way. It fills us with hope for better days to come. Actually, I thought this might be a good time to mention that the children have been planning something special for the school. They've been trying to keep it secret from me, so I shall remember to act surprised when it's finally unveiled. If my guess is correct, I have a feeling you'll want to see it too. Students not only help around the school, but have been running various errands about the Enclave too. They're determined as anyone to get Doma back on its feet. Can I finish donating, please? Pretty please? Pretty please? Why am I so tired? Let's write it. Right at it. Right for once! On behalf of the Kudzu, I thank you for your support. Yeah, you keep saying that. I am pleased to inform you we've great strides in our effort to rebuild the Enclave. I figured! I noticed! That's pretty. We have a garden. And a place for them to play also. As you continue to grow and change, is that all? Do I have to talk to anybody? Does not look like it. It kind of sucks that on the battlefield I can't have my, chocobo. wrong. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Alright, oh, battle's already on the way. Damn. Let's share news in particular of the South Front. You've come at the good time, Blade Ciarfox. I'd rather interesting to report to share with you. While out on reconnaissance, our scouts happened upon relics we confirmed to once belonged to Gunhilder's blades. It was long believed that the Queen's Guard possessed crystals, which with they stored the knowledge of their fighting techniques, and this discovery has removed all doubt. These forgotten fragments, as we call them, may very well turn the tide of the war in our favor. You see, much to our surprise, Master Garrot claims to experience working with similar crystals, and believes that the memories contained within can be extracted. He has set fast to work on the means to do so, and has assured us that it won't be long before their secrets are revealed to us. With their weapons and techniques at their command, you'll be a true successor of the legacy of Gunhilder's blades. This assumes you'll be able to procure more of these fragments, of course. Murder! I mean, meow. Judging by your scouts' reports, that will not be an easy task, I know. Would it appear that wherever they could be found, formidable beasts were not far behind. Still, it may prove beneficial to rid the battlefield of such creatures, not only for the sake of our fellow soldiers, but for the chance to acquire any fragments that may be in the vicinity. I wish you the best of luck. Unidentified felling monsters. Is traded or sold in the market below. Deployment has begun. Damn. That's a solar one. Okay. What an item's gonna get? Oh, that kind of stuff. The writing map sounds nice. Don't know why I'm doing this. Just need to kill Pitcher Plant, just cuz. Also for me to get back in the swing of using a dragoon. Ha ha ha, swing, ha 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 ha. Jeez. Oh, I already received. I guess that's what I was looking for. I was obviously paying attention to what was being said. How did you fare searching for forgotten fragments? Here, have one. Well done, beloved Ciarfox. Well done indeed. Now, before you can begin the extraction process, these shards must first be appraised so that we can tell what sort of memories they contain. Go over here, here, and here. Henceforth, be sure to hand any fragments you find to one of our appraisers. In fact, one of them is stationed by that tent over there. Lost no longer. Funny quest. I'm always lost. So, whatever you say about lost no longer. Actions extracted from or stored in the lost finds cache. Lost shell. Cool. Fuck. Ay. I guess I missed that one. Yeah, I in the trenches. Thank God mustard gas doesn't exist, and apparently the Black Rose is also dead. Or is it? Question mark, question mark. I don't know for somebody who wants to end the world why he hasn't figured out how to create more Black Rose. What's going on here? Are they doing the run around in circles? I mean, it looks like that, but... Skirmish. Screamish. Scream skirmish. course, the rule of it is go after the healer first. Also, woo! Won't let me in here. Yep. Why? Kinda sucks. I'm stuck here. I guess this is the newbie area, and I can't over-explore my way out of it. My guess is get the next rank up. Vulnerable to magic attacks. So certain ones are more vulnerable to certain things. Cool. I did not notice my health. I did not notice my health! God. It's dangerous. Is it gonna follow me halfway across the map? I think I angered it pretty damn bad. Okay, there we go. Stop everything from halfway across the map. You know me. we might have murdered your pet, by the way. I hope you're okay with that. Nothing like being ganked. Can I teleport back? Can I teleport back? No. Oh, I can. I'm gonna take my time. I'm close enough. Ah, Blake Ciarfox, what news from the front lines? I killed things! Were there not other soldiers to account for it? I would have believed your report a work of fiction. Fuck you! The troops no doubt inspired when they hear your accomplishments. I look forward to hearing more of your continued success in the field. Before you go, I'm pleased to report our quartermaster has seen fit to expand your Lost Finds holster. Trust you'll put our additional stock of sources to good use. Excuse me, if you have nothing else to report, I will not keep you. Pray you stay safe out there at Blade Ciarfox. I mean, safety is relative for me. Dying is far more fit. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's one of my highest DPSs other than Red Mage. That I mean I've leveled up through. I mean, I can always turn into my Dark Knight tank. But I'm also trying to level up. None of them knew they were robots. That is a creepy name. Probably not gonna make it there. Yeah. Did nothing in that skirmish. Are they just doing this so that they can get, like... Since there's multiple people here, they're pulling as many as possible. Just so that they can get XP. Or whatever it is. I at least want to get to resistance rank 4, and then I'll probably stop after that for now. So that's cluster farm, not XP. Well, there's nothing I can do right now until another skirmish appears. So I might as well. Since I only have this area. clusters equal money. Okay. There's a skirmish right there. But like I said, I don't particularly have... Conflicting with the first law of robotics. Is that the reference? Is that the reference? So what do you use? How do you get the money? Is it like, just the clusters themselves selling it, or what you can get in the, Because I think I found my money cow. I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm joking. It's furniture. For the most part. Oh, definitely. Some of them are like, damn. Especially if you start selling weeb. Especially when you start selling weeb things. I am also a weeb. This is another one of those making... Weeb! Weeb! But I am saying this also as a weeb. You think I'd sell weed? Man, I'd be on it. Yeah, I need something for the stress. Let's see how all this goes. I think this involves dodging a lot. These kind of stuff. Parry fool. Oh god. Oh god. Do I switch up? Okay. So I switch between the two. Harvest Festival. I dodged the hearts. I dodged the hearts! I don't want love! I never wanted love! Please! No! Fuck! Yeah! Fuck. Oh, let's die. Oh, let's do that. Oh, let's do that. Same place. Here's another critical one. I guess we're gonna run to that one too. Cool. Shadow Familiar. That's not a creepy name or anything. Sure, let me finish these two engagements and then... Have you fully unlocked it, though, Lone Wolf? Oh god. Doma. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that too. What are these? Field records. Okay. I'm also about to probably get one. Yeah, I am gonna get one resistance rank, and I'm not sure how long I. If there's another quest that pops up now, Corthian. Who is it? Oh, okay. but I don't think I like this guy very much. Staying over here. Okay, cool. Holy fuck! You know what? My staying over there seems to have failed me a bit. No. I know what Hell Pounce is. I know what version that is. I don't care what you name it as. Say, it's the same thing that happens in Cerberus and all the other stuff. Played Ciarfox, what news? Were there not other da ba 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 ba? Before you go, please report seen fit to finds folder. I trust you for this. Let's do this. Still not high enough for talking to that guy. Okay. I'm good though. I think I've tortured myself enough for right now. What is it? Oh, it's a tabletop thing. Dane's Lift. Oh, from from Genshin Impact, really? I'm kidding, it isn't, but oh, I can get damaged in here? That's kind of eh. Have you finished the raids? The Stormblood raids that involve Avalis? So, my level of ADHD. Sounds about right. Alright. Going to switch over here, and we're gonna do the Pixie quest. That's the reason why I've never actually finished Skyrim, Oblivion, or, Morrowind. Literally what happens every single goddamn time. I don't remember what accents I was using for you! Wow! Ah, Ishnai, I've been thinking. Yes, I know I said I would overthink things. Yeah, and thinking is also a very, very scary pastime. Snort. You're still troubled. No, I did a British accent. You're still troubled by the possibility that Morgan Le Fay was born of Titania's aether? I don't know how you see such things, but to us pixies, taking on the aether of another doesn't make you that person. You're simply another pixie. Such a view is certainly in keeping with what is known of pixies, and that you aren't empathetic by nature. Yet I thought you would have more of an attachment to your friend at least. Well, the simple fact is, a pixie is a pixie. It doesn't matter whose soul they came from, or that they inherited someone's dreams. Having said that, if that someone was my friend, I feel as though I want to, I don't know, understand them, I suppose? I mean, there's at least a main storyline. What's more, when Titania's consciousness leaked out of the castle, we all felt their torment as though it was their own. If Morgan Le Fay was indeed born of their aether, then that torment is literally their own. I can't help but feel sorry for them. Before they became the king, my friend wasn't so different from the rest of us. Just loved a little more by nature is all. Deep down, I don't think Morgan Le Fay is so different either. There must be something we can do to help them. And to begin with, I want to ask that boy in Mortsolk a few questions. Come, let us go to Lamig. Yeah, and have they remade it for the Switch yet? I mean, not remade it, but I mean, ported it to the Switch? Ported onto every goddamn other thing. This boy thanked Morgan Le Fay, as you'll recall. I want to ask him what exactly. To be able to speak with people as they sleep is a convenient power, I must admit. Oh, it's good to see you again. Isn't the pale pixie with you today? The poor lonely one. You being Morgan Le Fay, did you speak with them? Just a little, in my dream. There was something about them, something that reminded me of my sister. I found them crying alone in a cold and empty place. I felt sorry for them, and I'd said I'd be their friend. And then what happened? I don't remember clearly, but they tried to create water for my sister, only they were really clumsy, and made water into a monster instead. Wait, that nightmare wasn't even meant to be a nightmare? Right, everything turned into a mess in the dream, but I'm grateful to Morgan Le Fay. They gave me a chance to face my fears, and helped me to remember my promise to my sister. Oh, it's time to get up. I have to go now, but you can call me again anytime, except when you're awake. Morgan Le Fay tried to create water in their dreams, only to make that nightmare? I can't imagine the darkness they carry within them. The more I learn about Morgan Le Fay, the more sorry I feel for them. But by the intensity of your concern, one would forgive for thinking you were immortal. Perhaps it's due time you spent rollicking in their dreams, and more recently, the company you're keeping. What, you think Ishnai's rubbing off on me? I don't care about all that right now. We have another region to reclaim. Ratika Greatwood. As I recall, many of the dreams about wanting to be useful to others, and others regard them well. I see. I believe my master referred to this as the need for self-esteem. God. In any case, you'll be pleased to know I've already snuffed out where the nightmares are concentrated. Let's make for Slitherbro. I mean, I was expecting it to be Slither Bow because that's the only real place. Because I don't think bunnies would have that kind of fear. How are you doing, Runar? How fares Master Matoya? Is she remembering to rest regularly while she works, having proper meals? I do hope so. All as well as here, lest you wonder. And so, as much as I would like to see her again, there's no need for us to call on upon Master Matoya just yet. In the meantime, she may be assured that, as she taught us, we will strive to honor our traditions, even as we seek out new knowledge. Sniff, sniff. The stench of nightmares hangs heavily in the air. The source is bound to be near. But the thing is, you're not supposed to be able to smell it. That's the problem. I don't like it here. I feel as someone or something is watching me. These woods are ancient. I wouldn't be surprised if the spirits of Eld still abided here. Let's be quick about our tasks. As before, we seek a slumbering child. Right, Izil and I will search the south. Ishnai, we'll leave the east to you. Well, I mean, there's a nursery over in that general direction, if I remember correctly. But we're going this way. Okay. I guessed wrong. I guessed poorly. Door. Please, you have to believe me. Ah, there's our souls. Quiet, she's stirring. She doesn't even have bedding. Ah! Not even like something soft. A little bit soft. A flying pig and a pixie? Am I still dreaming? Wait, you can see me? The denizens of Slitherbrow are magically gifted, and as a child, she would possess a natural affinity to pixies. It's no wonder she can see you. Yeah, Serena, yep. I'm sorry, but I'm not myself right now. Every time I close my eyes, it's the fort all over again. Everything burning all over again. Those animals, they were my friends. So, you've known loss too. I can't. I won't let any more animals suffer the same fate. I'm going to become a priestess, and everyone will listen to me. It's alright. We're gonna make the nightmare disappear. Such ugliness has no place in Ilmeg. We'll watch over you and keep you safe. So rest easy now and go back to sleep. An intriguing change. Yes, most intriguing indeed. Don't you have a nightmare to devour? Why? Morgan Le Fay, come out and show yourself. We have to talk. I don't appear to be in a talkative mood. Why won't you listen for a change? Because you weren't listening first. Ugh, my poor belly. It's as though there's a volcano in there. It begins. Are we going to be able to make it out? One more time. Thanks for the Sorry, I'm listening to that song. Ready or not? Here it comes. Wrong exit. Ugh. It doesn't get any easier to look at. Ishnai, get ready now! I mean, that is a fire lion. That definitely is a fire lion. Can I keep it? Fine, I beat it. Phew, that was too hot for comfort. Hurrah! You've done it again! Phew, a moment later and I would have been roasted. Would it be cannibalism? No, not cannibalism. Would it be cruel for me to eat you like, you know, your bacon or something? Porcelain. He's become porcelain, not roast. What? Anyways, the nightmare's gone. Let's see how the little girl's doing back in Slitherbrow. Yeah, I guess it would become porcelain rather than actual cry. My bacon goes bye-bye. Oh, I don't have flight for this area. I am lazy. Maybe I should do that while I'm here. Fine. Hey, I heard you have ADHD. No. I'll actually have to jump back to Ilmeg, so never mind about that. Or maybe I should, before I go back to Ilmeg, do this. Ugh. Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone. I wanted to thank you for helping me in my dream. What? You remember? Remember the whole thing about them being more magically inclined? Clear as day. You see, for as long as I can remember dreaming, I've had prophetic dreams. I made a point to note them when I see them. And 2 years ago, I saw what was about to befall Fort Gone. The Sin Eater attack and the fire that broke out. I tried to warn everyone. Tried to tell them to flee. Nobody would believe me. No one save Master Matoya. But by the time I got word to her, it was too late. I felt so powerless then. Simply because I was a child. I had no voice. I wanted so badly to be heard, to be respected. I dedicated myself to becoming a priestess and proving my worth. But no matter how hard I tried, it felt as though I could never do well enough. Always I feared that I would fail, and I wouldn't be able to protect anyone or anything. Then the nightmare started, and I was made to relive that day, made to feel my powerlessness over and over. I had just about given up hope when you came and showed me that dream. Thank you for vanquishing the nightmare. I feel at peace now, with myself and who I want to be. May I ask whom I owe my gratitude? I'm an old friend of Master Matoya's. Truly? You're Master Matoya's friend? I mean, I'm surprised you haven't seen me about here. There's no one I admire and respect more. She's so wise, gentle, and beautiful. Yes, she is all those things. Indeed. I want to be just like her. I'll have to pay this Matoya's dream a visit. I'll make sure to make you appear as well. We can dress you up like this and... Oh yeah, like that! She's not here. I'm not sure if you could travel the world. It's like my, my branch can. Well, I've had best return to my training, though I will keep working hard and won't let the fear of failure burden me anymore. My thanks again, and please take care. Well now, to be seen and appreciated? I could get used to this. But come, let's return to Ilmeg and open the gate before Morgan Le Fay finds a new target. Do I have enough patience? Have I even gotten all the... No, I have not. I will do one. I will do one. Say, are you Ishnai? Master Matoyo speaks quite highly of you. I'm sure you're more important things to concern yourself with, but I need help, and there's no one else I can turn to. Probably, yeah. It's my friend, Quinfort. Ever since we were young, he's always excelled in the arcane arts. In fact, even now he's training to become a priest of the Knights Blessed. Perhaps the greatest of his gift is clairvoyance, but I fear it's taken a toll on his mind as of late. He's always been different, but not like this. He's changed, frighteningly so. The others think him no stranger than usual. They're wrong, and I mean to prove it. You don't know him like we do, which is precisely why I'd like you to talk with him, get an objective opinion on the matter. Assuming we find out what ails him, I hope there's a way to cure it. I'm good with talking with insane people, because I am also insane. I mean... Would an insane person do that? Absolutely! As foretold by the will of the wood, we meet at last. I've been expecting you, Ishnai. Yamate? Shh, no one else must hear of this. Not yet. My dreams are plagued with visions of the future. Calamity is upon us, and each night I witness our impending doom. Again? But hope is not yet lost, for the dreams speak of me of a savior in the form of a great serpent. Do I look like Satan to you? I mean, I am wearing scales and I am a dark knight, but shh. It was revered as a god in the days of the Ronkan Empire, and I believe yet lives in the Great Wood, waiting to be roused from slumber. It has many names. Many would call it the Protector, some the Great Destroyer. Will it eat the world? The will of the woods demands that I find this great serpent. It is our only hope of salvation. I have been chosen, Ishnai, to be the savior of Slitherbow. So this is what you two have been hiding. I think with his yelling, we haven't been hiding very well. Now that you've gotten to know one another, what do you think? I mean... His dreams are an omen. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You believe him? Oh dear. I fear I've made a terrible mistake. Bitch, I saved this world! Please don't tell me you two have communed with the will of a star or some such nonsense. I mean, I am an astrologer! That is my main! Valen, please. We're in the midst of a most important discussion. When you first began talks of the dreams and delusions, I held my peace, but I won't let you drag anyone else into this. Well, I could have dragged myself into this. Such narrow-minded thinking is the why only I have been chosen by the wood. By the great serpent! Yes, Quinford, whatever you say. You've mocked me for the last time, Velen! I will summon the great serpent to this very day and prove to you the truth of my visions. Quick, someone, go after him. Quick, someone else, go after him. God damn it. Quinfer, wait, where are you going? To meet with misfortune would likely bring him to his senses, but he's my friend, and I can't stand the thought of him getting hurt out there. Will you help me look for him? If anything happens to him, I'll never forgive myself. Ah. Make someone else go after him. The answer is no. My answer is God damn it. Someone put a goddamn leash on him if he's crazy. In other words, put me on a leash. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Choice location. That is a very interesting name for a position. He couldn't have gone far. Yeah, insane people tend to run very, very fucking fast. Over there, I think I see him. As another insane person, I can make fun of insane people. Okay? Okay. I'm beginning to grow tired of this game, but Final Fantasy XIV is awesome! Enough, Quinford. Even you should recognize the dangers of wandering off alone in these woods. He's not alone. Also, the voices in his head also make sure he's not alone. You really have gone mad, haven't you? I've seen worse. Mock me all you'd like, Velen, but now you will bear witness to the truth with your own eyes. I mean, I'm probably the savior of the woods, by the way, but it's good for misplaced valor. Behold, the divine protector of Ronka, the great serpent of legend. No, it can't be! It's cute and tiny, right? It needs to grow up. That's the great serpent. It's so cute! I see nothing great about that. What is that exactly? I refuse to believe that it's a serpent. Please tell me you're joking. Don't be jealous, Velen. The will of the wood works in mysterious ways. And the serpent is the key to our deliverance. I mean, he's travel-sized. Come on, y'all. Absolutely travel-sized. Fun-sized, even. Please do not eat them like a Snickers. And I think, actually, this leads to a tribe quest. I might actually follow through this. You get to have 2 pocket serpents. Just one of them is actually attached to your body. He seems to be serious about this. Enamored with his new companion. Oh, great serpent, I beseech you, grant me the strength to defend the Knight's Blessed, and to stay the impending calamity that threatens the Great Wood. Scurry! I can't believe this is happening! Look, if you want to keep that thing as a pet, I won't stop you, but we really should return home. Making the scree like I'm trying to make a chocobo sound. No, you're right. To remain here any longer could place the great serpent in danger. But the question is, how do we transport it? I will not see the great serpent debase itself, crawling on its belly like a... It's a fucking snake. A snake? Just pick the damn thing and let's go. Yeah, pocket size. By the abyss, Helen. Show some respect. I should be the one to carry it, but I fear I am yet unworthy of such a burden. But you could protect the great serpent from the threats of the Great Wood, be they beasts or sin-eaters. Sure, but the sin-eaters aren't here anymore, except when there's small, like, pockets of them, or storyline based. And now you mean to drag Master Matoya's guests into your schemes? I mean, I'm already here! What will the others think when she walks in the Slitherbell hoisting that thing about? It's a cute pet. Here, put it in the sack. I will do no such thing! It's clean, dry, and most importantly, you can bring it into Slitherbow unnoticed. Well, being that it's called Slitherbow, would they not, you know, respect the serpents? Fine, listen, Ishnai. The fate of the Great Wood quite literally rests in your hands. I mean, first of all, no pressure, and second of all, I have heard that so many fucking times before. It goes without saying we can't afford any mishaps. Okay, fine, I won't, you know, throw the sack over my shoulder and, you know, use it and hit it at trees or something. Use it, you know, throw it at the enemy and run away. I suppose you have no choice but to help him. I mean, that was the no choice from the beginning. I'll go ahead and find a place to keep his pet away from prying eyes. Deliver the snake-filled sack to Vetlan and Slitherbow. You have 150— Why, though? Should you fail, return to the starting location. Be wary of attacks from— I mean... Scurry! Tread carefully, Ishnai. I will follow shortly after. Fuck every last one of you on why I can't, you know, ride in on a fucking chocobo for this. You know, give him the royal treatment to some degree. One button. I mean, I even have a golden, gilded Magitech armor that I refuse to use because it feels too gaudy for me. And this is coming from the Fox God. Boko is like following behind, like, you know, I'm here as also not just a companion but a mount, but yeah, I mean, fine. The sack has been delivered. Here, should be safe for now at least. Let's have another look at the Great Serpent, shall we? If Mother finds out about this, no shadow will be dark enough to hide her from her wrath. I mean... Good work, you two. Oh, can you believe it? The divine protector of the Great Wood is here in Scurry. Yep. In Slitherbow. Within a sack of burlap did the champion carry the divine beast, and beneath the slithering boughs of the Great Wood did they find shelter. Chapter 31, verse 5 in the Gospel of Quinford. What is the other chapters about? Pay him no mind. He's merely referring to his dream diary. I mean, he can also write down the diary. For the last time is not a diary. Have you forgotten how the gospel foretold the events of that fateful day 2 years ago? How can I when you remind me of it every day? You continue to doubt me, but soon you will see. Together the Great Serpent and I will save this village and all of Greatwood from oblivion. With my help, of course. Scurry! Scurry! I don't know why I'm doing it that way. Okay, I actually, no, because it's kind of like the Chocobo Kri. At least from what I remember in, like, Final Fantasy IX. What have we gotten ourselves into? The same kind of shit I've always gotten myself into, Valan. Why did the Great Serpent choose this form, I wonder? Because it's cute, adorable, and... like I said, travel size. Pint size. Snicker size. You know, kid size. I hope you're satisfied now that your new pet is safe here in Slitherbrow. Nothing like ADHD to get me distracted from the main quest. Scurry! Scurry! And thank you, Ishnai. I now understand what's been troubling my friend all this time. I fear this might strain our friendship, but I do believe this is something we can overcome. I do. Take care and may the shadows keep you. Wait. Please, Quinford. There's no need to involve her in this any longer. I've been giving thought to the Great Serpent's chosen form, and I think now I understand why it chose to present itself to us in this way. Look closely at the pattern of its scales. I believe they represent the network of currents by which aether flows through Raktika, the very life force of the Great Wood. And there, the scar that intersects them there, on its belly. It's an omen! Of course it's an omen. Of the coming calamity that will disrupt the flow of life in the Great Wood. Speak Southern. Speak Southern. Okay. You're just going through these today, aren't you? Alright. Quinfoot, stop! It's just a scratch. Perhaps from the rock as it slithered or rolled or whatever it does to make its way through the forest. All these signs, and still he refuses to see, like all the others. If the Great Woods was to be saved, it's up to us. Become wet. Okay. Excuse me, I'll go over here and drink my water. I can only assume you remain by my side in the hopes of receiving some generous compensation. If that's what it takes, so be it. I beg to differ. I have this problem of being main protagonist, which means I do shit that I don't get the compensation I deserve. The scar on the Great Serpent's belly calls to mind the Lortal's conquest, where you'll find the source of this omen. Bring it to me and you will have the reward you seek. I mean, it is my southern voice. Hi, I love birds. How are you today? Doing today? Or tonight? It is 10:29 where I am. Though, if you're in Texas, that might be an hour behind me. I should remind you, he's only still an apprentice. I wouldn't expect much of anything for your troubles. Yeah, I have a Redeem Speak Southern for 5 minutes, and I accidentally actually forgot to hit the start button, actually. Or it didn't register, so I guess you get a few seconds longer for it. And the whole world rejoiced. I guess. Maybe. Who knows? This is what happens when you spend too much time around interesting individuals. Still, I can't deny that life would be boring without him. Look, I am the interesting individual, and I live an interesting life. And, whether willingly or not. But, I mean, the whole point of being main protagonist is to, you know, have interesting things. I'll stay and keep watch over the Great Serpent. Yes, because it will go absolutely somewhere without you noticing. Though, the way children and, you know, small pets work is, take your eyes off them for 1 second and they're gone. Don't worry about us. I'll make sure nothing happens to Quinford or his new pet. Survey designated area for clues. A clue! Sorry, I have to do it actually in that tone of voice because it's a reference to Blue's Clues because I'm a nerd. And I'm ancient, I'm old, I'm Stone Age old. Did you see that message from Steve that he did? It's kind of like a message to adults after all these years. Man, that hit in the feels. I mean, we could watch it if y'all haven't seen it. I also don't have I don't have flying in this area, so we get to walk there. I was actually starting to get the flying thing, but then I ADHD into, you know, into the rest of this quest, which unlocks a tribe daily quest thing. But yeah, when I was sick at home a lot, because I had a weak immune system when I was young, I used to watch Blue's Clues all the time. In fact, I might have gotten the Blue's Clues game and played it way too much for my own age group. Bear in the Big Blue House, or like, Between the Lines. Survey your surroundings to find nothing out. Oh no. Survey your surroundings, find nothing out. Oh no. Ooh. It's always the last place you look. Because you stop looking after that. Something water catches your eye. You brush away the dirt and find a charm of some sort. Quinford would no doubt be interested to see what you found. Good, I'm teleported back because I'm too lazy. So, like I said, we're going to do this after I finish the, you know, timer for the southern accent. Because it's only fair because I won't be speaking during it. Come, Ishnai, show me what you found. I found a curious container. And it says, sealed shut with blood-smeared talisman. Good that it managed to survive in the water so you can tell that it is blood-stained. Could it be a charm of some sort? Sure, baby doll, sure. I'll go over here in case, you know, something pops out of it. It was exactly where you said it'd be. Then it means your visions were... I mean, they aren't completely correct because it's through the mind of another insane person, which is not saying much. Now, do you believe in the Great Serpent? Fine, fine. The Great Serpent is real. Alright. Timer's over with! Woo! More importantly, that charm seems familiar. I think I've seen the children use them for their incantations. Yes, I'm sure of it. My father once found one while hunting in the woods. Ad's about to start in a minute, so I'll wait till after the ad is to watch that. My father found one once while hunting in the woods. If memory serves, they can be used to evoke powerful fire spells after absorbing enough aether by the abyss. If they plan to use them to siphon the Great Wood's life force, my vision would at last come to pass. I mean, it's a bad thing. It's not that you should be celebrating. Even he's like, why are you laughing? Do you realize how serious this is? That flow of aether you were talking about converges here in Slitherbow, doesn't it? It's why we have that large aetherite outside. If the flow is disrupted, our crops will wither, and the land will be rendered barren. Animals will die. It would mean the end of our village, and all of Vertika would likely follow. At least I get to unlock the Bunny Tribe quests. Oh, Great One, I beseech you once more. Grant us the strength and wisdom to avert this terrible crisis. Though if I unlock the Bunny quests, I might as well, you know, unlock flying in here. So we're continuing with the ADHD thing of not... Scare. Seeing them like this makes the whole thing seem like nonsense. But there's no denying that Quinford has been right about what happens thus far. We have to figure out what the children are up to before it's too late. Scurry? Never thought I'd say this, but I think I might believe Quinford. I mean, insanity... admitting your insanity is the first step to still not fixing it. The will of the wood would see us bring Slitherbow and all of Vertika back from the brink. Oh, great serpent, show us the way. Show us how we might deliver our people from certain destruction. Shh! If anyone sees that thing, they're gonna kick us out of the village. Kick it out of the village. Then where will we be? We have precious little time to concern ourselves with the others. What's more, the great serpent has blessed us with another sign of what's to come. What is it this time? Behold, the scales of its belly, and you will see the scar that marks Thal's conquest has vanished. However, new scars appeared closer to its tail. Because it's healed. The children will threaten another side of great power, and judging by the shape of this scar, I have no doubt it's near Dyer's Wash. They must be stopped. I agree, though I fear only one of us is actually up to the task. Oh, great, me! Are you certain about that scar? I don't see anything of the sort on its tail. Well, I mean, insanity, you know, causes delusions and hallucinations. At any rate, I think it'll be the best if you were to investigate. We've already found proof that the children were up to something. It would be foolish not to press further. Perhaps the Will of the Wood will give us another sign while you're away. By the way, since we have a few new people here, one of the kind of redeems is watch, you know, Fox videos. There is a specific Fox video that I love showing to new people that I often get copyright claimed on. That's no fun, but I mean, I still love it so much that I have to show it, you know? So after we watch the Steve thing, we'll watch the, cute Fox video. That's a Twitter one. There we go.
Hi. You got a second? Okay. You remember how when we were younger we used to run around and hang out with Blue and find clues and talk to Mr. Salt and freak out about the mail and do all the fun stuff, and then one day I was like, oh hey, guess what? Big news. I'm leaving. This is my brother Joe. He's your new best friend. And then I got on a bus and I left.
Yeah, and then Joe ended up, you know, having the whole thing canceled because of some kind of music video, which I think is stupid.
Like a really long time. Can we just talk about that?
It had nothing to do with the show.
Because I realized that was kind of abrupt. I just kind of got up and went to college.
That's the excuse they always do, you know, graduate too.
That was really challenging, by the way, but great, because I got to use my mind and take a step at a time, and now I literally am doing many of the things that I wanted to do.
Woo!
And then look at you, and look at all you have done, and all you have accomplished in that time. And it's just so amazing.
What have I accomplished?
Right? I mean, we started out with clues, and now it's what? Student loans.
I know,
and,
right?
Jobs and families.
Ha!
And
Families.
Has been kind of hard.
Kinda.
You know?
I still love you, Steve.
And I wanted to tell you that I really couldn't have done all of that without your help.
You know, there's a streamer that dresses up like Steve.
All the help that you helped me with when you were younger is still helping me today, right now. And that's super cool. I guess I just wanted to say that after all these years, I never forgot you. Ever.
Sweetie!
I'm super glad we're still friends. Thanks for listening. You look great, by the way.
What?
Whatever it is you're doing, it's working.
No, it isn't! Anyways. Bro's hitting on me. I'm okay with that. Kinda, sort of. Alright, this is the one that I always show to everybody. If I remember to.
Don't you do anything to my phone?
The key is remember it. camera girl. 10 out of 10. By the way, a lot of my videos come from Save a Fox, which
try to
is
bury
a
it.
non-profit
You.
that saves
That was pretty funny.
a whole bunch
that
of
was
animals,
pretty
but
funny.
mainly foxes.
I give you that.
I'm not sponsored by them at all. But I have bought things from them. I want to be clear on that. Bought some coloring books for my nieces and nephews. But they save domesticated foxes, and some of the foxes aren't domesticated. They just happen to be unable to be returned to the wild. I might as well unlock the rest of the... In a hurry, but no such hurry that he did not happen can. You're the guest that Master Matoya was telling us about. Please, you have to help me. Of course. I've been searching high and low, but I cannot find my friend Carnes anywhere. I fear he's run off to Fort Gone again. That's where he grew up, but it was abandoned years ago after the Sin Eaters attacked. 2 years ago, exactly, I think. The place is teeming with all manner of beasts now, and Master Matoya has expressly forbidden anyone from setting foot there. Except when I show up and, she brings the whole fucking, army to, bear down on me in that location. I don't know what's gotten into it lately, but we have to find him before he gets hurt. Should you find him first, I want you to tell him our password. His skid is short, so don't delay in telling him so he knows you mean no harm. How many of these are on this? It's to the east, so... Probably should check over here at the Aether Currents. Yeah, I have 2 Aether Currents I need to fill. I'm guessing the others are in the Bunny Girl land. Yes, that is what I named that area. And they need to step on me, please. Please. Ouch, 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 ouch. What were you running as? I mean, fox, nine-tailed fox, mount is definitely worth it. Peekaboo, I see you! You look hurt. I'm not changing into my healing thing. Okay. Say... You're from Slitherbow? Varthon must have sent you then. I was fine until this damn beetle. That damn beetle. It's only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb, and my vision's grown clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in the damn woods. Could you find it for me? Oh, so that everybody could get it. I forgot. You have to roll for it. I am not here for the fate. The Nerfier work this... What's the quest is this one? Oh, the Dyer's Wash. Fool, you cannot stop us! You say that. You say that. I've stopped a lot of people. In fact, too many. I have a high kill count. Yet I'm still the good guy, by the way. I love that the raptor over here is... who's a level lower than those spiders I just smushed. Has more health and is harder to hit. Okay. She defeated our spiders! Yes. Let us away! There's work to be done! Quick! Catch them! Friday the 13th. Woo! Oh, tomorrow night I plan on doing 3 Scary Games demos, by the way. You know, start off before October on that to torture myself. So let's see if any of them actually scare me. Like, into screaming. Not that it won't scare me, but I mean screaming scaring. So I can, you know, have a new, Scream, the Habilis demo, The Letters of Bernard Thorne. Though that is already released, I just want to do the demo of it. And the one I'm really... oh wait, no, it's coming soon still. And the one I'm really excited about is the We Harvest Shadows, which is a farming horror game. And it's by the indie developer that I really enjoyed. One of the games I played by him, called The First Tree, which of course has a fox in it, a fox mother, and it's a dual tale of like a person, a guy, a boy returning home. Well, he's now a man returning home to Alaska to interact with an estranged father, and the dual on the other side is the second story about the fox mother looking for her cubs or her kits. And it kind of, they play into each other, and I really, really like that story. I streamed it a while back. I'm not sure if it actually made it to my YouTube. So I'm excited to see how that's, because it's also a storyline to some degree. Discarded bottle. So you came back after all. Why wouldn't I? There you are. Did you find it? But why do you have to face away to take it? Are you embarrassed? Thank you. I should be fine now after a bit of rest. What were you thinking coming back here? You could have been killed. I had to, Varnoth. For my father. Your father's dead. But since that was just with completing the to get the Aether credit, I am leaving you two there. I'll get back to you eventually. Like I said, I'm thinking of, after I finish Endwalker, pretty much going back through and doing a lot of the yellow quests. Starting from the AR content upwards. Oh, look, more things to kill. Or it's the same people. I don't care. Suspicious looking bag. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to do that. Amongst the children's belongings, you find a scroll detailing their plans to cleanse the forest. Oh, good. Good that they carry that around with them. You returned, though that is no surprise. I entreated with the gods for your protection with a hymn from the Gospel of Quinford. They could not deny my plea. Hark, ego! Scurry! 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 Shadows give me strength. Ishnai, were you able to find anything? Oh. A coordinated strike to cut off all flows of aether to Slitherbow. It's beggars' belief that they could love the forest so, yet be so blind to its needs. Well, if it kills your enemy, we need no further proof of what the children are up to. We have to tell the others. Defend the sites they mean to be foul and destroy those magic containers. Explaining how we came to know all this will prove difficult, of course. No, I just say I'm Master Matoya's friend. But I'll not see all your hard work wasted. We must give thanks to the Great Serpent who first sensed the children's ill intent. If you give thanks to the Great Serpent, he's behind you. Rather than looking to the sky. The Divine Protector who thought of us worthy vessels to carry out its work. My heart swells knowing the will of the wood smiles upon us so. Where do you go? See, this is what happens when you look away for 5 seconds. Your pet, I mean the Great Serpent, it's gone. It's here just a moment ago. We should go look for it. No, my friend, the Great Serpent has fulfilled its duty in protecting the Great Wood, and so it returns to its slumber. I think not, but sure. Is that so? Perhaps it really was the Great Serpent, as it crawls from behind you. I don't know if that's true, I'm just making a joke. If you truly mean that, Valen, then perhaps you're ready to learn the truth of its origins. I will start from the beginning! I mean, that's the very best place to start. It began with a sizable crystal in Lake Tusi Mekta, we know as the Fruit of the Protector. If the legends are true, it dates back to a time preceding the Empire of Ronka. You mean it showed up kind of like dragons in our world. There it goes. I suspect we'll be getting an earful for the rest of the day. Let's just hope he doesn't, quiz you on it. But I think our work here is finally done. I wish there was some way I could repay you for all your help. It's fine. Though I should probably go while he's still swept up in his lectures. Take care, Ishnai. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. Yes, we will, actually. Though this is largely an assumption based on my visions noted in Chapter 2, verse 17 of the Gospel of... Come back, Valen! I still have to tell you about the Serpent's influence on the founding of Ronka! Run, boy, run! Free yourself! Now, totally not over... Okay, set to the east, so I'm guessing... Fanlo. Fanlo will be quick. Might also get the quest here. As I live and breathe, an ally of Ronka. It just happens I have a vital task I would entrust to none other. Our V's on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them at the bow rest. They should be expecting you. I pray there will be not a repeat of your incident with Chieftain Almet. Which raid are you studying? Still to the east, so it's over there. I can run that if you need. As a healer, even. Yes, that Ciarfox. I've run that quite often recently. And also the other one I don't like. But I also need Weeping City. No, I also need Weeping City for my, Wondrous Trails thing. Yes, that Ciarfox, the esteemed guest of whom I've heard so much. My name is Linnell, Master of Rites. It's an honor to meet you. As I understand it, you have partaken of the Quino Ravel's knowledge, is that right? Then the Emperor wishes have long been last fulfilled. A comforting thought, for each passing year, more and more of our hunters are lost to the eaters. I mean, there's no more eaters. We were never particularly I guess fertile people. Now it's not possible to sustain our numbers. But we will not be driven from our homes, our way of living. So as long as the trees of the Great Wood stand, so too will the V's. And to renew our union with the forest, we will be holding a small ceremony wherein we offer prayers to the gods. Will you honor us by serving as witness to this petition to the gods? Very good. I should mention the ceremony is not a formal affair. In fact, it can be quite lively. But for a hardened warrior such as you, it should provide no trouble at all. When you're ready, travel north to the Morning of Stars and speak with my student Filna. She'll explain this rites. Like I said, if you want to look over the fight, I can always talk you through it. Though, there is a delay between stream and, you know, what's going on in the game, so... To the east, east. Northwest. I guess poorly on that, so. Get up there. How do I get up there? Okay, it's right over there. Cool. I mean, I can jump into Discord, yes. But just for the raid. You know the rules of if you stream with me, right? Keep the TOS rules going. Will you be talking during it? More. Yep. It's also where the ceremony is, so cool. I think. That. I'm blind. So it is all the way back down there. I wasn't really paying attention to the size, so it is. It's not really cursing, because I do a lot of cursing. It's just how the cursing combination is done. And what words are used in the cursing. Cat. Why did I do that? Put up there. Yep. I'm absolutely surprised that didn't get their attention. Right. Done with the attuning after this. Attune. A tuna fish. Bad joke is bad! Sure. Awe-inspiring hunter is mildly entertaining. Sometimes, but it's also still a bad joke. An outsider come from the village? How did you... Hamet spoke of you. An ally of Ronka? Yes? Welcome to Bowrest. This outpost serves dual purposes. Here we keep watch for anyone who intrudes on our home, and also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert, that our arrows strike true. Oh, what a sight. It is not often we see so vaunted a healer as yourself in a remote area. What do you need from me? Our new attire! Wonderful! Indeed, the fabric and design are everything Hamet make them out to be. This will aid us greatly. The leather is made from the skins of rails, and the unsurpassed in quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particulars of said rites, well, it's best saved for another time, lest they give you nightmares. I also need to finish the Pixie quest. I did not expect an ally of Ronka come to Bow-Rest. What brings you here? Ah, of course. Abbott said that someone would be delivering these to us. They are made specially for archers and will not impede our movements as stiffer material does. Every so often, invaders come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that's where we take aim. Might switch back. Unless you have one to keep for yourself, I see your delivers are complete. Although I told them of you were coming, I imagined it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It should not be long until you are accepted as one of our own. One of us! One of us! May you work together again, ally of Ronka. I'm quite sure I'm already considered one of us. But okay. For all the shit I've been through, I better be considered one of y'all. Alright, summon the demons. Oh, twins. Hot. I mean, what business brings you to the Morning Stars? And you accepted? This is such an honor. Thank you for coming. Goodness, where are my manners? My name is Philin, and the pleasure to meet you. And this is my sister, Kuna. How do you do? Are you certain this is wise? I realize she's an ally of our people, but the ceremony is not meant for outsiders. We cannot go against Master Lanel's wishes. Besides, we may never again have such an opportunity. If you insist. Now let me tell you about the ceremony. Is it a sex cult ritual ceremony? Come on, please, please, please. Anyways! I mean, she did mention about, you know, lowering populations. As Master... Though I probably will not be able to, you know, help you on that being a female, but, as Master Linnell has likely already explained, I mean, I'm quite sure Thancred... Well, no, Thancred's no longer here. We'll renew our bonds... Well, there are some... V's in the Crystarium. I hadn't seen any males, but that was before they actually had males in the game. We will renew our bond with the Great Wood through prayer. To ensure our prayers reach the gods, however, we must first beseech the spirits of the forest for aid. Once summoned, we must prove ourselves worthy through combat, of course. Only then will our prayers be delivered into the heavens. As witness to the rites, it's up to you to do battle with the spirits, if you are still willing, of course. What happens if you don't have a fucking witness? Wonderful! This will be a ceremony to be remembered. Yes, it'll be in 4K also. Shall we begin then? Close your eyes, and we will attempt to draw forth the spirit with our prayers. Oh gods of the Great Wood, bringers of bounty and wisdom, we call to you now to renew our vows. For the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light. I mean, I already got rid of the light, but okay. We seek to combat with your children, the spirits of the wood, and prove to you our worth. Gasp by the gods. Oh, a song of ice and fire. Jokes! Spirits of opposing forces, fire and ice, a terrible omen. I mean, yes, I am. Our prayers are enough to suppress their strength, but we cannot cast them out alone. Please, you must strike them down, and they will become stronger. I mean, shut up, Obi-Wan. Before they wander off into the woods. Kiss of fire, kiss of ice. You know, I made the sex joke, but why are you actually going along with this in the game? Fuck her up. I mean... Can't say I'm not into temperature play. Mainly because I haven't tried it, but I mean... Spirits of ice and fire and ice, heavens help us. Thank you for your help, but in light of what we've witnessed, I think it best we call off the ceremony for now. Spirits of opposing elements is the most dire of omens. Discord between them will prevent our prayers from reaching the gods. And this will not have happened were she not here. We may try again on the morrow, but she cannot be allowed to attend. Bitch. Sir, please. She is our guest, handpicked by Master Linnell. My apologies. It seems your attendance was not meant to be. Could you go and inform Master Linnell of what happened? We must remain here and clear the altar. Humph. Bitch. Will not be long, I promise. You had to jump to my world. Locks you in the freezer. Please do not refrigerate the girl. Alright, I'll invite you. Oh yeah, Shiva, absolutely. Shiva in all games seems to be, please. Back so soon, what of the ceremony? Fire and ice. Thank goodness they were not hurt. It's never too late to begin the ceremony anew, but I fear the source of our troubles has not to do with the spirits. Oh, good. I won't come back to figure out why. Unless it has to do with the quest. I feel like it has to do with the serpent, and I said something about doing the serpent stuff. Fuck. Anyways, I'll go with astrology. Oh yeah, specifically Final Fantasy 15. Alright, we are doing... not that. Weeping City. Actually... Astrology will probably get you through it faster. And I can help you with the raid after that, too. Seeing eye to eye. Twins weigh heavenly on Lynn's. Oh, I'm healer. I'm just changing back to my tank for, getting XP for these quests. The ritual to which you bore witness requires no less than 2 petitioners to summon the spirit of the wood, and they must be of one mind and one heart. Historically, it has always been blood relatives who are chosen. If what you say is true, not 1 but 2 spirits answer their call. It is a sign of disharmony between them. I noticed. Until we discover its source, attempting the ritual again could prove disastrous. And I fear others. I'm not going to tank for tanking on alliances. But I fear the others will not be as forthcoming with information were I to press the subject. However, me, a complete stranger who has not known them more than however long. For our esteemed guest and ally of Ronka, on the other hand, I believe they would be willing to speak freely. Why, though? Would you speak with the people of Fanlo and see if they know aught of the trouble between Vilna and Kiuna? I mean, I queued as a healer, right? I wasn't halfway out of it, as I am. Yep, I did. Okay. Vilna and Kuna? In all of Fanlo, I can think of no one closer. 'Tis little wonder they were choosing to petition the spirits of the wood. Oh, for future reference? No, I'm probably never going to do Alliance again as a tank, so... I'm going to stick to leveling up my, tanks, either by doing trials, or, doing the main scenario quest. If I'm going to do it anyway. Or, through, Hells of the Dead, or, the Heaven on High. I just don't feel like I know the fights well enough to tank 100% yet. At least if it's gonna be randomized. I know the first 2, I mean, ARR, the first 2 of, Heavensward pretty well enough for it. I don't feel like I know any of the other Alliance raids well enough to tank yet. At least have faith with tanking. In a sense, we all consider all here to be family, but the twins are said to have a especially powerful bond. Which is why it's been so strange to see them argue in recent days. They have not been the same since the children and the Umaran soldiers breached the border. But yeah. Until I know the fights better. Though, some of the trial ones I absolutely don't remember much either, so... And, of course, with roulettes, you can't exactly choose which... I mean, it's most likely going to be one of the Crystal Tower ones, yes, but sometimes it's a random one that's, like, higher than that, and I... You know. I spoke with Vilna not long ago. I heard I was considering leaving Fanno and wished to talk. It's a decision not to be made lightly, for we may never return once we leave. But now that you and your companions are here, I feel our duty has been fulfilled. I understand the ruins must be protected from the children. But what difference does one guardian make? Finna shares my feelings on the matter. And it's also considered leaving. Yeah, you know what's in PvP? Rage. I mean, that's just me. I speak of Quina quite often, actually, about our history and duty to the late Emperor. We were once a nomadic people, or so the legends say, but Zu Manza, in her boundless love, sought to bless us with a home. And so she appeared before the Emperor of Ronka in a dream, and bade allow us into his kingdom. That's how we found our home and our purpose. Suna is determined to protect both. Bum, 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 bum. Cause like, I can barely do, the final... Well, I die enough to make it sad, the final Shadowbringers dungeon. I can do Copy Bunker and, I mean, Copy Factory and Puppet Bunker fine. The other one just, it hasn't clicked with me yet. So even thinking about trying to tank, especially since I'm main healer. Because healers and tanks have a certain similar position in having to understand and know the fights. Though there are certain things that are quite different about the two. But similar at the same time. As even yearns to explore the outside world, and Kuna would remain hidden from it. For as long as I can remember, they were inseparable. Finna's mirthfulness tempered by Kierna's pragmatism. Never realized such differences in principles could divide them so. Once you play enough PvP. I don't know! If I drink enough, I'll hate it even less, but I won't remember what I'm doing. We have finished with the altar. I gather you have appraised Master Linnell of what happened. We wish to apologize for... There's no need. However, were you to petition the spirits again, I suspect they would answer as they did before. Hey, Drunk, how are you? Is it still, Elden Ring time? Or did you finish that? I don't remember. Hi, Pumpkins! It will not happen again, I swear it. Please, say you will let us try again. Yes, let us try with one of our own, and not this outsider. Summoning would have worked if not for her. Hey. Enough, Sinew. The problem lies not with our guest, but between you and your sister. You've been fighting over the future of Fanlo, is that right? Now in the epilogue, Lunar 2. Okay. She's hot. I mean, sorry. Family is not meant to agree on everything, but fail to respect your differences, and before long you'll have no family at all. What will become of Fanlo if the others shared in your contempt with another? I know, right? You are to prepare for another petitioning of the spirits, and I expect you to come to terms before then. If the ritual is to succeed, you must find harmony. I apologize for burdening you further, but I may ask you to accompany them. Of course, why not? Nobody else exists here that could help. We'll make this work, I promise. I will leave you to your work then. Can you not leave me alone? Can you step on me, please? I mean, meow. I fear you have a long day ahead of you. Or night. By the way, I announced it to some of the other people. Tomorrow is going to be 3 Scary Games demos. Say, starting October early, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. We do not need your help, but if Master Linnell exists... Yep. How embarrassing. Mending fences. Exasperation. 3 spooky demo games. They're not the full games. 2 of them haven't been released. Well, all 3 of them haven't been released, but one of them is to be released at the end of the month. And one of them, I mentioned before, is very excited to try the demo for. I saw Insim play a bit of it before I stopped watching him because I really, really wanted to try it on my own. But it's also by the same developer of a really cute game. Well, not cute. I mean, it's an indie game called The First Tree. That is a kind of like overlapping story of a mother fox looking for her kits and a son returning to Alaska to his estranged father. And it's done by the same indie guy, and I'm excited because I love the storytelling of that. Ishnai, I once more appoint you to witness the petition, but before there can be another ceremony, a new set of offerings must be made ready. An ablation of meats and fruits favored by the gods. Might ask you help with the preparations. Very good. The 3 of you together shall finish in no time at all. When you have gathered what is required, you are to report back to me at once. I will go ahead and begin searching for fruits. I suppose I'll hunt for meat, though it would be faster than to handle this all myself. I never realized she had grown so cold. She has always been quite prideful and committed to protecting our traditions. I understand her reservations about permitting outsiders into our woods, but to be so welcoming even to allies of Ronka, for whom we have avoided all these years, it concerns me greatly. Meanwhile, Finna seems to be more willing to be the perfect host, but now I wonder if her enthusiasm is genuine. With what you have learned from the others, perhaps now you can get through to Finna and Suna. Convince them to speak of their troubles. Yes, because obviously they like me well enough for this. Oh. Kiona by far is the most stubborn of the 2. Reassure with your words, and Finna too will open to you before long. Alright, Astrologian. You ready, Lone Wolf?